Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is Gems of War. And today I'm going to be going over Wyrmrun faction event and then I'll do the weekly preview. It's going to be jam-packed. I got 2 hours. I got to try to cram it all in. So I'll probably be off to the races if this crap top would... What else is new? Crap top don't want to work right now. It's the Caboose Part 1. I'm going to stream probably every day this week. I'm going to try. We'll see. I'm not promising anything. We're going to finish off February. Alright. The Caboose. 99% chance. You know. Okay, on. I did Tower of Doom yesterday. I made 9 teams on there if you need anything for Tower of Doom. Whatever. I took a week off. But yeah, check out the community tab. Post. If you're a member, there's a video up. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say, I guess. We got 4 streams. Let's see what we can do. Not saying it's like a freaking 100%, but we'll see, man. Alright, I don't think I'm going to do chapter. I don't know, maybe I will. We'll see what happens. We'll see how I feel. We'll see how if the laptop's working, I'll do chapters. If it's not, there's all these little things that add up. You know what I mean? Like, that no one else has to really deal with except for me. Like this laptop being trash is one of them. Makes everything annoying. So I should be able to just hurry up and click a couple buttons here, but it always takes me like 10 minutes. No. Dog ran away again, you guys. This time it wasn't my fault. But I chased him. He went home again. He's so smart. He goes straight home. Not straight home. He likes to run around for a little bit, then he goes home. Makes me chase him and get a workout first. I'd put on the belt and jiggle my stomach. The jiggle your stomach machine. Yeah, let me change this. And I'll be right with you. Hold on a sec. I'll be right with you. Put on the elevator music in the Caboose. Set frequency. 18 show them at different times. Save it. Alright, I think that's all. I think that's it. You guys, I did a community tab poll. I think it was like over a week ago, maybe 10 days ago, where I asked if you guys wanted the live streams at noon or 10 a.m. It doesn't really matter that much anymore, but I think I'm going to do them at noon for these last 4, just so you know. If you want to catch Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, it's probably going to be more like a noon thing. Like today it was 12... What is it, 12:30? It's past 12:30. Somewhere around noon. So if it's like 12:20 and I'm not streaming yet, that doesn't mean I'm not going to stream. Could be 12:30. But if it's like 1 o'clock, I'm probably not streaming. So somewhere between 12 and 12:45. If you don't see me by 1, I'm probably not streaming. And I'm probably going to like put a message somewhere that I'm going to go live. So if I don't put a message, it means I might not be streaming either. Jumping in the chat. Give me a sec. I'll put a chapter in for you to skip all this stuff. My controller is trash too, dude. Like I can't. It won't charge. I think somebody gave me a shitty cable. I think somebody traded out mine. We got a couple PlayStations in this house. I feel like I get all the crap. Like, whoever... They sneak in here and give me their crap. And then... They sneak in here and they squat down and just lay one out for me. This is for you. This is for you, Dad. Have the crappy cable and the crappy controller. Even though you supposedly are a professional streamer. Let's give you all the crap. Alright, hit the like, finger the thumb. Let's go. Live chat. All right, we got Sauna with the gifted. Thank you so much. You're a legend. Look who it went to, Livewire. That's funny. Zig the Kid, how's it going, dude? You probably don't have too much to worry about. I only do one EverQuest a week guaranteed, and I probably continue to do that because I still play that game, and you know what I mean. Like I'm already playing. I don't know. I don't think I'll be stopping the EverQuest, but I'm not gonna like. Before I was thinking about ramping it up and doing it like every day, but I don't know. We'll see. Anita, thank you so much for the 17 months. Yeah, it's been a year and a half almost. Crazy. And then the 5 gifted. Whoa. Are you doing all right? I heard you was in the hospital. I meant to put a community tab post up, but I said something in, like, the last video, I think, like the Tower of Doom video. Went to Zig the Kid, Yoke the Ham, the Professor, Mark Baldwin, and Tyrion Shark. Tyrion can't get away. He's swimming, he's jumping over the little kid, Free Willy, and he gets caught every time. His hiney is just too big, it's hanging out of the water. He thinks he's all stealthy and stuff. He thinks he's sneaking away. He thinks he put the handcuffs in front, he put them under his legs, and he started running away, and he jumps in the water, but he's just got such a juicy hiney that it hangs out of the water, and we always find him. It's kind of like a shark's fin, but it's his hiney. Gonna miss this. Alright, Wyrmrun, let's go. Why can I not see? My controller is not working. That's stupid. Alright, I'm gonna do Wyrmrun first because it's Tuesday. I have no idea. I have not. Let me know what's going on because I haven't been paying too much attention. A little bit, but not too much. I had to like hide some channels. I had to unsubscribe. I think I was like saying stuff because this is what happens. Sometimes I'll see stuff and I'm not really trying to like shade somebody or talk crap about them. I just like it's in the back of my head, you know? And I just start saying stuff. Like, I don't know. It's like I say everything I think. Sometimes that's not smart. Let's get our rewards. Some stuff annoys me. I just see it and I'm like, are you kidding me, bro? But then I get it. I get it, dude. I get the strategy. I'm not going to talk about this. I'm just saying I get it now and I like it. I like it. You know, do to them what they did to me. You know what I mean? Get them, boy. Go and you get them. You get them, bro. I like it now. Like, I get it now. And I totally approve. I'm going to be cheering from the sidelines. I'll be kicking up my leg. I'll be kicking up my leg and my pom-poms in the air, dude. For real. I'll be like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Copy him like he copied me. Woo, woo, woo. I'll be doing that on the sidelines. Kicking my leg up. Showing my panties. Offers. Do I got any cool offers? No. Alright, so, Wyrmrun. So I'm going to do them down in the underworld. That way I can show you teams easier. I guess we'll try Pure Faction first. I've failed the last 2 Pure Factions on stream. That's another thing that's got me annoyed. Because I do them the night before, easily. And then somehow I fail them on here. Because I'm too busy talking and thinking and being an idiot. Saying dumb stuff. I don't know how hard Wyrmrun is. Let's try it, though. I don't even have my team there. Sauna's been a member for 23 months. That's almost 2 years. Mike D with the 40 freaking 3. Holy cow. MJK Jets is here. Victor Soto. Hey, thanks, man. I like when people come over from the EverQuest. It's crazy, like, how many people contact me in the game and how many people just come to these streams, and I like it. I think my reputation's better over on EverQuest than it is on Gems of War. I think I mesh more with the EverQuest community. I don't know. Base rarity. And I don't think there's anything wrong with me. There probably is, though. Alright, let's see. Wyrmrun. What are we gonna do for this one? Alright. That's a good start there, Sauna and Anita, my ladies. You guys are awesome. I don't know what's up with Mark. Where's Mark been? What did he do? What's up with him? Did he get the wrong eye? What is he doing? Where's he at? I haven't heard from Mark in a while, like 5 days or so. Let's see. Wyrmrun. Deal damage to all enemies, boosted by skulls. Or Great Worm is pretty good. How come his text is hidden behind the mana cost? How come he Great Worm? I love pointing stuff like this out. It's my favorite. I love to make fun of the devs for stuff like this. He Great Worm! He Great Worm! He Great Worm! He is Great Worm. Alright, maybe we'll do that. Terror Worm, gain attack and armor boosted by skulls and explode 3 gems. That looks like a good tank. We'll probably have to do Terror Worm, right? Drain up 12 mana from an enemy, create skulls equal to the mana drained. I don't know. Deal damage to an enemy if the enemy dies, create 10 skulls on the board. I might do one of these moves. Might be cool. Explode 3 gems. Is there any other way to mana generate? Create skulls. No. The problem with this one is going to be a lot of luck, because you're going to be putting a lot of skulls up there. But I guess we'll try it. That's my idea. This is what I would do, probably. This is what I would try first. I'm not saying it's the answer. And my freaking DualShock is getting on my nerves. We need yellow. If I hold it a certain way, it's fine. Yellow and probably brown, actually. So I want to get up that Terror Worm quite a bit. Alright, let's see how it goes. We got Pure Fact. Let me put a chapter, I guess. If I can find it. Oh, we could skip all that. I did horribly. We're at the 12-minute mark. Alright. Wyrmrun, Pure, 500. I'll put Attempt, because I don't know if I'm going to beat it. 12:30. Save. So there's going to be no special stream. Like, these are the special streams, okay? So they're going to be broken up over 4 days. We got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'm going to make sure to do at least Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesday's EverQuest, but I think I'm going to stream Gems of War anyway. So this is the special stream right now, okay? But it's broken up over 4 days. Because we can't, there's no Saturday or Sunday. The end of the month is on Friday. You know, it doesn't work unless it happens during February. So these are the special streams. Just to they're broken up over 4 days instead of 1 day. This is the Chatathon. This is the After Dark. But they're going to be like 2 hours each over 4 days. So I know it sucks, but that's what we got to do, I guess. All right, let's see what happens. So if you want fire, now's the time. You want to go up and swing the bat for a Hail Mary. Alright, oh man. There's just going to be skulls all over the place. This is going to be crazy. There are 2 different spots there. If you can't make it to the streams, that is not the end of the world, if you really try. Alright, we got a bunch of extra turns here. I could do this and then that, right? So this is smarter, right? So if you do this, you only get 1 hit. If you do this, you get 2 hits. So be smart. Don't fall for everything. Don't let them trick you. Alright, boosted by skulls. So we need to hit a bunch of skulls. Let's go down here and hit like 4 of them. Oops! Oh, it's random, dummy. Alright. DualShock, you freak. Hopefully that ain't popping up on the screen every time it does that. You guys seeing something in the upper left hand every once in a while? It's the controller. PC is the Devil Bobby Boucher. Alright, let's cast this when we got it. Boop. 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 Bang. Just take the skulls, We almost got this first fight down. I'm more worried about, like, the last fight than the first fight. I need to move over to PC Mobile? I think I need to... Let's see. Yeah, maybe. I could start all the way over, maybe. I've thought about that. It's just like if I want to make videos, I need access to all the troops and... Oh, I'm not doing it wrong, I'm doing it wrong. Okay, we just need to go straight to the boss. It's a pure faction, so we just want to pick the easiest fight here. We got 1.3... Okay, wait. We got dwarfs. Those aren't too bad. This could be dicey, you know, you got the death mark with Wraith. And this could be dicey, you got some summoning. So I think it's the dwarves you want to pick. Just be smart about which one you pick. Let's do the dwarves. Move over to PC Mobile. I don't know. Trey said, like, Sequiden or something is coming out. Maybe I could try playing that a little bit. I don't know why. Like, I don't know. I don't know why I'm still even thinking about it, because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be doing too much. I want to get to my channelversary, but I'm not, you know, I don't know. It's not going to be like it was, anyway. Like I said on the video, like, the streaming everyday thing was for 2024, and I was hoping it would be better than, like, doing pre-records every day, and it just was never better. It was alright, like, we kept it going and stuff, but it just never got better, and it kept on being, like, every once in a while it'd be like, oh no, you know, like, it'd go way down. So it never... It's like you're climbing and then you fall, and then you're climbing and then you fall, and then you're climbing and then you're falling. You're really never getting anywhere, you're just kind of getting back to where you were. So, that's how 2024 was for me. Like 2 steps forward, 2 steps back type of deal. Let's take the skulls, or we could... I think you just gotta take skulls if you see them. But you also want to build up your dude. There's skulls you... let's do this. You want to build up your dude, but you also want to take skulls. Okay, this is a good time to hit our dude. Whenever there's not skulls, you know. But when there's skulls, take them. Like right now. No, let's do this first. They're dead. So far, it's been pretty easy. Every time I move the controller, dude, it pops up. Hopefully, it's not up there. Rain Man's been a member for 43 months. That's a long time. Funky Town, 40 months. Nice. Sana needs 1 more month for the 2 years. Alright, we have to go through this fight no matter what, so we gotta do it. And that sucks because it's Glaceon. Hopefully, we can take out Glaceon. Let's make sure our medals are right. It's a Glaceon fight. Let's put on seasons. Alright, what else are they gonna do? They might freeze me, but that's no big deal. Now, let's see how this goes, man. Glaceon's tough. 65% skull reduction. We could play Chutes and Ladders on YouTube. That'd be a good idea. Maybe some Operation? Maybe some Mousetrap? Is that what it's called? Mousetrap? Fireball Alley? Volcano the game? Clues the video game? Karate the movie? Alright, it's in 2 different spots. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. What I mean by that is if I take skulls, they're gonna take skulls. We're just gonna trade hits, so I might as well build up my stats. Same kind of here. But I don't have the first guy, so let's take the Doom Skull. See, I'm afraid they're gonna kill my first slot with that Glaceon before I can kill the Glaceon. Come on, man. If I can kill that Glaceon, that'd be great. Super close. There we go. Take the skull hits. Okay, there's skull hits in 2 different spots, and I can't do anything about it, right? So I'm going to cast this, I think. And they didn't take them, so that's great. Bang, bang. Alright, let's make this to where... Okay, I can't do anything about that. So if I take this, they can still take that. If I take that, they can still take this. If I take that, they can still take this. If I take this, they can still take this. So... And if I take this, they can still take this. So... And then there's this up here, too. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast this. Alright, now we could take that. Or we could take this. I think we do that. Bang, bang. Okay, there's skulls in 2 different spots again. I'm gonna do this. And we gotta take the Doom Skulls. They're weird though. They'll take the skulls. They don't like Doom Skulls. The AI does not like Doom Skulls. Let's watch and see what happens. Like most of the time, the AI will take the regular skulls. They prioritize regular skulls over Doom Skulls, and I don't know why. So let's see what happens. See, I told you. Told you. They would take that. Now they're dead. You're wearing the boxers backward for the views. Faceless one, been a member for 56 months. Let's go. Let's all flex today. Pump up your muscles. I will pump you up. Do some curls. Do some squats. Do some squats. The squatty. Alright, I think I'm going to go through Leprechaun here. He looks like the easiest. And then we just got to do the last fight. Two things are coming to mind as to why this one's kind of... I don't know if it's hard, but it's... I hope that's not popping up. Every time this DualShock is, like, being stupid. So it's kind of RNG because all the skulls get thrown up there, right? So that's one thing I'm noticing, right? And then Wyrmrun, you got to do a lot of fights to get to the boss. Even if you go straight across, you're still doing like 4 or 5 fights. Some pure factions are only like 3 fights. Some are 4. This one looks like a 5-er, 4 or 5-er. Do that. Okay. Got this down here if there's nothing else. Alright. Okay, we got 2 different... Oh, we can get 2 skull hits here. Then they got one. We can get one here if... we can match the red, which we need, actually. Get a skull hit. Kill the leprechaun. Let's get this green. And we'll cast this. It's cool because you almost always have something to do here. And now there's skulls everywhere. So there's one here. You take this and mess up that. But then this is over here. So, I think we do this. They do that. We do that. Alright, we're on the last fight. We haven't lost a troop yet, but this is going to be the hard one right here. There's going to be so many skulls flying up on the board because they got the Great Worm as well. Let's see how it goes. 500. Pure faction. Wyrmrun. We got Terra Worm, Great Worm, Great Worm, Great Worm. See if I can do it. Victor Soto, this game is kind of fun, man. Like, I'm burnt out on it, so you can't... You'd have to go back, you know? If you start the game, it's really fun. Like, the beginning of this game is super fun. And then the mid-game's pretty fun. End-game is fun. It's once you've been playing for 7 years, though, it kind of... Like anything else. I feel like my life goes in cycles of, like, 7 years or so. 7, 8 years. I almost never do anything for longer than that. I think that's just a thing with me. Alright, extra turn there, of course. Take those skulls, those both fall down 1, and then they get skulls up there. So I'm gonna do this instead. We got nothing else going on, so we'll take this. Okay, got some hits. We got some blue. Get yellow and skulls. That's not bad. Hitting us too, though. Alright, we got one down. One down. Let's go. Let's take this. Alright, let's take that. Oops. Ah, kind of... Alright, it's getting down to the nitty-gritty here. It'll be skull hit for skull hit. I don't know if that's gonna go in our favor. There's a lot of skulls up there now. Oh! They're hitting me pretty good! No! This keeps happening. This keeps happening. I don't know. I don't think we. I think we're dead here. Ah, so. Why does this keep happening? I don't get it. Can't get these done on live stream for some reason lately. Maybe I'm out of practice. But you see, I almost did it. I mean, that was pretty close. I only had one more hit in that third slot, and then some of them take you multiple tries too, like especially at the RNG ones. You beat an RNG one like that on your first try, you know. But who cares? That's the team I'd recommend. Let's do Deathless. I'm not gonna let it bother me. It's been 3 in a row though. I don't get it, man. What's going on? I just got bad luck. Maybe the game's trying to tell me something. Pisses me off though, for real. And this controller's really pissing me off. It's like I got an annoying laptop over here, I got an annoying controller in front of my face, and then I'm losing the Pure 500, my YouTube channel's failing. Like, everything's so annoying. Makes me not want to stream. Okay. Here's this. If you want to try it, man, I didn't get it done, but I feel like it works. Maybe you could do 2 Terror Worms, maybe. Like if you don't, you want to try something different, maybe 2 Terror Worms. That'd be the next thing I would try. Like if I tried this again and I lost again, I might try 2 Terror Worms then. And maybe that's better because not as many skulls will be getting thrown up on the board. Like this one was more of like, I don't know. Mate, just try 2 Terror Worms if this don't work for you. 2 Terror Worms and the Great Worm. If you're even doing this today. I mean, it'd be one thing if I didn't have it done and I'm like suggesting a team and it don't work, but I do have it done, so it's just RNG. All the skull, like the Great Worm's 3rd trait throws up skulls every single turn, so that's RNG whether or not you get them or they get them or whatever. So you're gonna have to try a couple times maybe. All right, let's do Deathless now. And we got red and yellow, so that's High King Irongut Zul'Goth. Gave the Kia a bath today. It was so salty. You have a black car. That salt really shows. I hate it. I like the black car, I just hate the salt. I like to do Essence of Evil, but you could also do the wand if you want. So I'm going to do Essence of Evil. That's why I do Deathless second. Makes me feel better. It's not as hard as Pure, but it's second hardest. And then if you got, let's see. So we don't have Leprechaun, so we do Harpy Mage. Anything going on in the game that I haven't talked about yet, you guys? I'm a little bit out of the loop. Not too bad. I'm about a week out. I didn't play much. I didn't do the vault event. I shouldn't be saying these things. You know me, I'm a self-saboteur. I should be lying and telling you guys everything's awesome, and I just can't do that. Can't do that. Never been a fakey Fickerson. So, yeah, I didn't do much vault event. You guys saw it on Friday on that little video. That's about all I did. And then I played EverQuest for the rest of the weekend. Just by the way. And then Monday, I just did the Tower of Doom video. And that's pretty... Well, I did a little bit. I did, like, PvP. I got my Battle Crashers. I missed, like, Saturday and Sunday's Battle Crashers, too. I think I got a lot of them on Friday, and then I got them on Monday. But I think I missed a couple days, so I might have to... I gotta make sure I don't miss any more if I want to get everything from the Kingdom Pass. It's one thing about taking a break. Right now is not a good time because of the Battle Pass, because of the Battle Crasher, because it was just a Vault event. Like, right now is, like, horrible timing for me to be, that I took that little break there. But there are times where you can, and it's a little bit better. Just make sure you do your guild stuff, you satisfy your guild stuff, and, like, no one will even know, really, as long as you get your give your gold, you get your trophies, and you do your seals, or you pop some purple orbs. Like, nobody will even know you're taking a break unless you don't do your guild stuff. Like, they don't know what you're doing solo. Nobody knows. So, alright, this is the team. What kind of banner am I going to do? Got 2 blues. Some sort of blue. Then I usually like to do... I don't know, I might do yellow. I like to do green just for that weapon. See what kind of yellow we got, though. Blue, yellow. Okay, we got blue, yellow, brown, green, red. We got every single color. So you got to pick one that you don't use as much. Kind of like maybe purple. Not green, because the only color the weapon uses is green, so you can't pick green. You don't want to pick red, because 2 troops use red. You don't want to pick blue, 2 use blue. You don't want to pick yellow, 2 use yellow. You could do brown, because High King Iron Gut's going to get all the blue and all the yellow. So that's probably smart. So yeah, let's just do Frostfire banner. Class doesn't really matter. Just any 50% start class. Maybe I even do Archer so we have some green for the Essence of Evil. That'll be my green. If you really want to make sure you win, do Elementalist. It'll slow you down a little bit, but it'll make 100% sure you win. I don't think I'm going to have any trouble, so I'm going to do Archer. But Elementalist and, like, Orpheus medals and Essence of Evil, like, that's, like, 3 different safety measures. I think I'm going to go with this for my Deathless 500. Let's see what y'all are saying. Wrecker's just putting numbers in there. Hey, you're coming back for the end, Christian? It's Copy, guys. Copy's back. He came back right like the end of the movie where he shows back up. He's at the beginning of the movie. He's like just a side character at the beginning of the movie, but he's kind of funny. He's like a robot or something. He's like a human that pretends to be a robot, and then he shows up at the end of the movie. Like he's not even in the movie for the rest of the movie. So for 2 whole hours, you forget about Copy, the robot human, and then at the end of the movie, he shows up and saves the day. Maybe Copy has like $1,000. He like donates $1,000 right now. That'd be crazy. Wouldn't that be nuts? Freaking Christian Copy comes through with the $1,000 donation to save the channel. That'd be crazy. Oh, I know, J.M. Ricks, about Mrs. Cinny. She knows what's up. Rydia needed a little Cinny to start your day. I love that. Jet says the Wyrmrun expansion troop Drake eggs converts purple to skulls and summons a random Wyrmrun troops. Make this double. Do I not have it? Oh, it releases in a couple months. Okay. Sauna with the team code. Thank you. Dungeon didn't work this weekend? See, that's the kind of info I'm looking for. JM Rick says the dungeon in Xbox looks to be fixed now. It was crashing whenever we tried to go in the dungeon. Somebody said something was wrong with like Dragon Knight. I know that battle crashers in a vault event is always a bad thing. I didn't have to deal with it too much, but for everybody else that's actually playing the game, like the battle crashers, you have to just get all your encounters first, and then it's like a normal vault event. But before you get all your encounters, it's annoying. Odd one out. Go on a cruise. Crow is here, Crow. So I might be like a Crow or a Beg or a Brian Walker. I might still hang out, but not really be playing too much. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I just know like March has got to be different. And February is horrible. Like worst. I'm not saying like, oh, we're having another bad month to where we got to have a good month next month. I'm saying like February is so bad. Like we haven't had a worse month in the last 3-4 years. Like out of all the months. Like out of every single month in the last like 4 years, we haven't had a worse month than we're having right now. So that's why I'm freaking out. It's not because it's just, oh, well, it's just falling a little short. It's February, and we'll do better next month. No, it's like, emergency, emergency. Running out of track here, running out of gas. Alright, so I already showed that, right? Okay, let's go do it. And I got my seasons on still, that's good. So our Essence of Evil's getting up next turn no matter what we do here. So I'm just going to take Skulls. And I'm going to do this on the last slot, because then you have a chance to terror them and make them get instant killed pretty much. Let's do this now. Let's get our Devour. Sure, I'll take purple. Sure, I'll cast Ulgoth. Can't really backfire when they're all tied up like that. Let's take Doom Skulls. And they should be dead. Yeah, it just sucks on YouTube to take a vacation. Everybody's already like barely hanging on, and you know, nobody's super loyal. You know, I'm not saying nobody. I'm just saying like most people. So as soon as I disappear for even a couple weeks, I'm screwed. That's how it goes. All right, doesn't matter here. Everybody will forget about me so fast, you guys. You won't even... I remember Loot Wizard at the end of his run. He was just doing the Mondays and the Fridays, and that's probably what I'm going to be doing here very shortly. And I remember thinking, oh man, he's just doing Monday and Friday now. That's not good. Most of y'all probably don't even know who that is. That's the problem, kind of. Like, you don't... When I say the stuff I say, like, a lot of y'all weren't around, so you don't understand. And some of y'all didn't agree with it in the first place, even if you were around, so... It's like trying to catch up on it. Like, why does the hero hate the villain? But the villain was only in Season 1 and Season 2, and now you're trying to watch Season 5 or 6. And then the villain... And then the hero's talking about the villain, and then you're like, whoa, I thought the villain was cool. You didn't see all the horrible shit he did back in Season 1 and 2. But now, we're gonna give him a taste of his own medicine. Alright, shut up, bro. Just play the game. Just put the fries in the bag, bro. Alright, we got Harpy Mage. We're going to cast it on the High King Irongut, because that's the one I want to get up the most. Because he will get more attack. He'll be able to hit really hard with Skulls. I want to Essence of Evil their last slot, so maybe it'll get terrored. Let's Devour the Glaceon, since the second slot's all effed up with every single thing on it. Got an extra turn right there. Let's see. I don't know. I'm gonna do yellow. Ooh, it got changed into a wolf. Yeah, the dog ran away. What happened was, the first time he ran away, it was my fault completely. I got distracted. I was on my phone or looking at something, and he was backing up. And every time he backs up, his collar will slip over his head to where I'm holding the whole thing. Like, it's still in a loop in a circle. Like, it's not like it's breaking and coming off. It's just like the whole thing just slips over his head. And no matter how tight I make it, it's like we need a new one. We have it's a new one too. Like, it's not like an old one. It's a new one. But it keeps slipping off of his head. Like, I don't know if it's too big or what. I keep tightening it and tightening it. First time he just slipped off his head while I wasn't looking. He was backing up. I know I know what to do when he's doing that, because I know that's the time he gets out, is when he's backing. He's like looking at me and backing up, he's like trying to get out. He's like a perp in the back of a cop car trying to bring his cuffs in the front. You know what I mean? He knows he can try to get out that way. I just thought I got distracted for 1 second. And he's backing up. And he gets out. And I'm just holding a freaking leash. Like an idiot. And I go chasing after him between two houses. My shoe comes off in the mud. It was like a comedy. I step in the mud with my sock. Got mud on my feet. All inside of my shoe. All over my sock. Because I have to hurry up and put it back on and go chasing after the dog. I can't just like be like, oh, I'll just hop home. I'll just pick up my shoe and hop home. I had to go chasing after the dog, so I had to hurry up and put it back on with all the mud in it and everything and just go running after him some more. Eventually, like I said, like I asked somebody, did you see my dog? They're like, no, they were no help at all. They're definitely from this area. I'll tell you that much. People that live around here are idiots. So they were zero help. They acted like they didn't even know what a dog was. What you mean? What's a dog? You mean one of them things that ain't a cat? What's it look like? What you talking about? Did it escape from the zoo? Where'd you get it? From China? Where'd you get that thing? Where'd you get that? What's a dog? Why are you letting an animal live in your house? What are you doing? You allowed to do that? You allowed to let an animal live in your house? I don't know about that, buddy. Are you joking with me? You lost an animal out of your house? What do you mean, sir? You're walking an animal. Are you kidding me? Never heard of that in my life. You're walking an animal. So you choke it out with you choke it out, and then you have a string, and then you run around. And it poops on the ground. It poops outside. What do you mean you're pooping outside? Aren't you supposed to poop on the toilet backwards, straddle it? Wash your butt in the bathtub. Take a shower. No toilet paper. But I'll buy up all the toilet paper at the store, I'll tell you what. There's even going to be 1 inch of snow. I'll buy every single roll. I'll tell you what. I live in Ohio. Buy every roll I will, and all the hot dogs. All the hot dogs and donuts and toilet paper, and that's it. And then I'll you know. You won't be able to buy no cheese. There's going to be 1 inch of snow. There's no cheese or meat or TP for you. I've never heard of an animal being walked by a man and pooping outside. What do you mean? They just looked at me like I was an idiot. Yeah, I'm walking my dog and he got loose. How much more explanation do you need? It's a little white dog. Did you, sir, see a little white dog? Yes or no? If you walk in, poop outside to buy no toilet paper and stuff. Thank you. See ya. I'm gonna go home. Forget I even talked to you. They're dumb. They're so stupid. I hate it. I'm gonna move to somewhere else. Montana. I'm gonna move to Montana. I'm gonna move to Canada. I moved to Alaska or something. What you mean, little white thing be running around, dummy? Why you pooping outside? What do you mean? Picking it up? Why you touching poop? Pick it up with your bare hand, dummy. Idiot. Why'd you let that animal out of your house? Poop outside, pick it up with bare hand, dummy. What are you talking about? You trying to play a joke on me? Is this one of them internet things? Yeah, it is wild, bro. They speak like Space Marines. Yeah, I need to get a harness, Sana. I do. Somebody bought us this leash. Like, we had a leash. We were thinking about getting a harness. We bought a harness and it was like too small or something, or too big. Or we had a harness, but it didn't fit. And then somebody bought us a new leash, a new collar leash thing. It's cool. It's like a retractable one. You can lock it. Like, I like it. But it keeps slipping off his head. It slipped off his head twice now. Okay, so the second time it happened wasn't my fault at all. I was walking the dog last night. And, everything was going fine. I was like almost done. I was walking back towards the house. And here comes Mrs. Sinny and little Mrs. Sinny. You know? Gallivanting around. You know what I mean? Trying to find me. Where's he at? Let's go find him. And then, I'm letting the dog, like, sniff one last bush by our house. Mrs. Senny's like, don't let him get too close to that person's house. You know you wouldn't like that if somebody... I don't care about a dog sniffing my bush. I don't care. She acts like I would care. I don't care. I care if somebody's jumping on the car and playing Foursquare on the hood of the car. Yeah, I care about that. I don't care if a dog is sniffing my bush, though. You know what I mean? She gets it twisted. I don't care. So I'm letting him, like, sniff somebody's bush. Because he went that way. He ran real quick. He went over, like, before I could lock him up. Yeah. I wasn't like, hey, Harvey, go sniff that bush. He, like, ran over there real quick. Wanted to get one more sniff in before he goes inside. She, like, grabs the leash. And she pulls. And I'm like, he's gonna get loose. I said it before it even happened. And then it pops off his head. I'm like, I told you so. I said, no, he's going to get loose because she's pulling it right at the wrong time. I'm like, no, you got to wait. This already happened to me. I already know. And then there he goes. Well, actually, he starts peeing on the bush. So I run over and try to pick him up while he's peeing. But he like, stopped midstream and took off running. All right, we're doing high level, by the way, while I talk. We need Harpy Mage again. He cuts it midstream, he takes off running. But he basically just goes to the track and he does some warm up, he does some running. A little bit of he gets down and they shoot the gun and he does a sprint. Pretty much all he did. He went to the track, he practiced sprinting a couple times and then he went home. So he just wanted to go practice his sprinting. That's it. So I had to sprint a little bit. I went to the track and I did a lap. Alright, what are we going to use for our weapon? Yes, we can do the wand, I guess. We haven't done the wand yet. Guys, is there a new vault event, fastest team ever? Is there? Let me know. I want to know. I'll probably not use it. I'll just use Ironhawks, but I would like to know that. If it's true. Remember to test everything yourself, though. Make sure you test it. Make sure you use a timer. Test it yourself. Like, if I'm not here to say these things, who's going to say them? Nobody. You got tricksters and you got super nice guy that's not going to hold anybody accountable. So you're not going to have Sinnycool here to tell you the real deal. You're just going to have tricksters, snake oil salesman, and the super nice guy that won't call out the snake oil salesman. So you're going to be stuck with nobody holding anybody accountable pretty soon. A lot of y'all will love it, because then you get a new awesome best team ever every single day. And no one to say, make sure you do a timer. Make sure it's true, because that gets a lot of views. People get tempted. They're tempted to make that video, because they know it gets lots of views. So anytime there's even you halfway smell a fart, you gotta make a video about it. We can do night. If you haven't leveled night yet, this is a great time to do that, because you 50% start it. Dawn's Aura, Light Storm. Alright, so here's high level. Of course you can do Stellarix and Takshaka and Ferrocafru and all that stuff if you want to, but let's show this today. This is the other one everybody shows all the time, though, too. High-level teams are getting boring because they're all the same. There's, like, things that are head and shoulders above everything else. You can go off and do, like, whatever weird team you want to do, but there's pretty much Stellarix, Takshaka, Pharaoh Caffrey, Diamantina, Ruby Weapon, Guard's Avatar, Tesla, Zul'Goth. The Merchant. Give me something good, dude. No, I don't want your Deeds of Stone. Your stoner deeds, bro. I don't want your stoner deeds. I need to make a toilet guide. That'd be funny. That'd be a good video. Maybe that can be a rant video. I'll do the straddle and the toilet backwards rant video. I'm gonna make them. I promise. I just gotta have time, because I know I'm gonna actually make a real YouTube video. I'm gonna try, for real. Like, I never make real YouTube videos. You gotta have fart noises and words on the screen. You gotta have explosions. You gotta do a cut every 5 seconds. Like, I haven't done a real YouTube video yet. I gotta really dumb it down and do a real YouTube video. None of this, like, talking and saying big words and stuff. Nobody wants to listen or anything or remember or pay attention. Who wants to do that, dude? Nobody likes listening or paying attention or retaining information. Like, that's annoying. That's boring. You gotta have a jump cut every 5 seconds. You gotta have explosions, fart noises, and words on the screen. Because people can't listen or hear or remember, so you gotta put the words up there for them. This is the easy team. This is the fast team. So I'm gonna make a real YouTube video, I promise. I'm gonna have like farts and explosions and words. And it's gonna be the rant videos, I think. I don't want either one of these things. That's a lot of money for 2 mythic ingots, and that's 10 cursed runes for gems. I'd rather have gems. So I don't want either one of your things. I don't want your turd or a turd sandwich. After doing, so you do Karakoth, right? Or is it Darkstone? Now I forget. One of them has a pay weapon, the other one doesn't. I think it's Darkstone. You do Darkstone first. I'm talking to JM Ricks. You do Darkstone first, then you do Zal'Kari, and then you do whatever one you have the most books for. Pretty much. That's what I did anyway. And most of my advice is what I did. This is what I did. This is what worked for me. That's what I did. I think I did like Pride Lands or... No, I think I did White... Was it White Out? Pride Lands, White Out? It was Sword's Edge, I think. Maybe. I think I did Sword's Edge and then Pride Lands and then White Helm and then... I did the Dust Devil Dervish, whatever that one is. I need more turns. I need more. Give it to me. I need to hurry too, man. We're almost an hour in. I haven't even done the whole faction yet. I should have made a video with 500 teams on it. I was hoping that would work, but so far, eh. Alright. I already showed this, right? Let's do it again anyway. So if you don't have Stellarix, you don't have Diamantina, this is the next best thing probably for, like, quickness. Unless, maybe you have Tesla. That's probably what we'll do for the mid. I think we can do Tesla for mid. Yeah, everything's like super short with farts and explosions. It's the only thing that works. Okay, so we have red and yellow, so that's a good time to use Tesla. Once you get Tesla, man, it's a good old time. It's like break out the banjo and the moonshine. Go knock over some mailboxes. Yakety yak. Is that how it goes? Let's do Mortal Chain. Shout out to Sana. Mortal Chain, Mortal Kombat. You got Scorpion. You got Sub-Zero. Where's it at? Mortal Chain. You got, what's his name? Johnny Cage. Does the splits and punch you in the balls. You got Scorpion. Get over here. Got Sub-Zero, you just freeze him a bunch of times. You freeze him, the uppercut. Freeze him, uppercut. Freeze him, uppercut. Freeze him, uppercut. That's what I did to my brother every single time. He's like a year younger than me. He would always be Scorpion, like, get over here. He's just doing get over here every single time, right? And I'm a little bit too far away, and I just do freeze him, uppercut. Freeze him, uppercut. Freeze him, uppercut. Freeze him, uppercut. He's get over here, get over here, get over here, get over here. That was every Mortal Kombat fight back in the day with your brother. Scorpion versus Sub-Zero. Get over here, get over here, get over here. Freeze, uppercut, freeze, uppercut. That or you like sweep them like 50 times in a row. You're cheating! Knocks the controller out of your hands. Just sweep them 50, just punch them over and over. It tries that all the time, run up to you and like do the punches, like. He tries the punches. When the get over here is not working, he's just trying to do 50 million punches in a row. I just sweep the leg 80 times in a row. He's like, you're cheating, bro. Quit doing that. All right, I'll go back to freeze, uppercut then. Maybe I'll mix it up. I'll freeze, uppercut, sweep, 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 sweep. Or you jump kick them every time they try to stand up. You jump kick them. You get pissed off. He was a year younger than me, so I always got to do that kind of stuff. I just jump kick him every time he's try to stand up, jump kick. Try to stand up, jump kick. Try to stand up, jump kick. He can never even get a move on. Stop it! I'm not playing anymore. Stop jump kicking. Stop sweeping. Stop doing the freeze. Stop doing the uppercut. Well, what else is there, bro? Then I just start doing all the punches and I actually get it right. Just punch them out. Just let me win, jeez. You're never gonna learn, bro, if I let you win. You know, this is how life is. You sweep the leg 50,000 times in a row, you never get to do nothing. That's how life is, dude. Freeze uppercut 50 times in a row, that's how life is. Better get used to it. Here you can do human if you want to level human. Human. You could do War Priest or Plague Lord, I think. War Priest is probably the one you don't have leveled, so. Alright, here's mid. So no mythics. It's pretty good. I remember Mortal Kombat came out, and I was like too young to play it. There's blood everywhere. Ripping their head off, the spine was hanging. Turn them into ice and like they explode like Jason X. What else was some you uppercut them and they go into the spikes. Rip their heart out. Mom, can I have the rip your heart out game? Can I have the rip their head off and spit down their throat game, please? Why not? You're so not cool, Mom. Why can't I have the rip their head off and spit down their throat game, please? You can turn the blood off. You can turn it to green. Alright, let's go the path of least resistance here. Actually, you're going to want to do every room. Remember, this is the last time I might say it. It's the last Tuesday, maybe. Faction event, you do it no matter what. If you're playing the game, if you're really playing Gems of War. Now, you might be just like casual. You might be at the very beginning. You might be at the very end. But for 90% of people playing this game, if you're playing this game every day, you're playing Gems of War. You want to play it right. If you want to play the game right, you gotta do your faction events on Tuesday. I know there's some of y'all out there don't because you got your reasons. I'm just speaking to the majority. You got your reasons. They're probably fine. Like, I'm a beginner. I'm not ready yet. Or I'm an in-game player that's got everything I've ever wanted and I don't need anything else. Like, I'm not talking to you. It's majority. how you play this game normally. If you're playing this game, normal player, mid-game, early, late game, whatever. Playing it every day, you're trying to play it right, you want to get everything, you do the Tuesday faction event. Do it. Even if you have it on 500, who cares? Doesn't matter. Doesn't mean you never do it again. Like I said in the last stream, just because you did Tower of Doom last time, do you not do it this time? It's the same thing. They put the event in for a reason, you're supposed to do it. So do Tuesday faction event, man. I hate when people say that. Like, I already got it on 500. Why would I do that? You already did Tower of Doom. Why are you doing Tower of Doom? It's not a good reason. You want the rewards. You want the orbs. You want the gold. You don't have to get renown, and just because you already got all the renown and you already got the 500 doesn't mean you don't want all the resources and rewards that you get from doing the event. It's like doing a daily in any other game. Like if you have an MMO where there's a daily thing and you do it because you get whatever resource, or this is like a daily event you just do. You did it last week, you did it the week before, you did it the week before, you do it every time. That's how you get all the resources and you don't have to need anything. You just do what they put in the game. Just go to level 90. It's super fast too, and it's totally worth it. For all the gold you get and all the resources. I make it look way longer than it needs to be. You do every room though, by the way. You do every room, you do it to level 90. That'll get you all rewards most of the time for free. And then sometimes you got to buy the 30 gem offer to get to the last reward, but it's worth it because everybody needs Chaos Orbs. No matter who you are. Most people need gold too. And those are the two things really that you're getting. It's like super lazy to say. Unless you're super in-game with 100 billion gold and 100 billion gems and every single thing in the game, then you're not being lazy. But anybody else is being lazy. They're not doing it. Or you don't have a lot, you know, you're like me and you're like over it. It's people that say I'm not doing it because I have it on 500. That's what I hate. If you say I'm not doing it because I don't feel like it, because I don't have time today, that's way smarter. The person saying I'm not doing it because I already have it on 500, that's stupid. But the person saying I don't have time, this game is crazy. If you say that, then that's smart. I don't mind that. Like, oh, I'm not doing it because I don't feel like it. That's way smarter than I'm not doing it because I have it on 500. That's stupid. That's straddling the toilet backwards. But if you're just like, I ain't got time, I gotta do PvP, I gotta do Tower of Doom, I gotta do Dungeon, I gotta do Adventure Board, I gotta get my Battle Crashers, I don't have time today, that's smart. But giving yourself, like saying just because you have it 2,500 renown, that doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. Alright, that's mid. And I've been forgetting to do chapters. What would be a low-level team for red and yellow? You could do Balder. Is it... I've been doing Balder a lot, though. Let's see what y'all are saying for a sec. March Madness will shake things up. Is the lottery winning ticket those numbers? Yeah. March Madness. Spare some of thy oats with the Grandmaster. Nah, I haven't seen that. Farmer's Pig speaking about oats. Times are tough in Ohio, no money for harnesses. Well, that was like the basic... If I had to break it down into why I can't continue, it's because I can't afford the channel anymore. They don't know what a dog is because they're dumb. Bush sniffing? Mike D. I knew somebody was gonna say it. Yeah, I gotta get a harness. You're right, you're right. Pee a neighbor's bush leads to problems. Most advice, that's why we got the depends emoji. Yep, you're right, Crow. It's mostly circumstantial or... Am I playing the banjo if I want any... Alright, we'll see you, Anita. Get well soon. I need one more, Mike D. I got one more. La Raza's Lair is the only one I have left. And you know, I always say, like, I could have had it done a long time ago. I'm kind of just... I'll probably get it done soon, though. It might... I'll probably get it... Let's do Gargoyle. I haven't done Gargoyle in a minute. You can do, Geomancer class. You can do Harpy Mage. And what weapon would you do? You can do whatever weapon for real. Like, any weapon would be fine. Just make sure it's a mana-generating weapon. So, Mountain Crusher, Wand of Stars, Essence of Evil, Reflection of Good, a Construct weapon, whatever, Glowing Core. What are we gonna do? Let's just do Mountain Crusher. I like Mountain Crusher. It's a low-level team. Everybody has Mountain Crusher. If you're following the advice, at least you should. It's a good old team. Good old oldie but a goodie right there. Let's do brown, red. Minus blue. And then class, definitely Geomancer. You want to 50% start those gargoyles. Then you put on your Medal of Seasons. I think I already have them on. Faceless one with the 5. A bunch of people did a bunch of super... Not a bunch, but a couple people did super chats. I need to shout you out. I think DC United did one. Chad did one. I already shouted them out, though, in the EverQuest video, but shouting them out again. I'll go check it out. There's a couple of them. Appreciate it so much. Keeps me going, literally. Oops, I should have did Harpy Mage there. It's like, if there's not a lot of brown up there, don't do your Mountain Crusher. Harpy Mage will explode whatever. Like, pick Gargoyle with your Harpy Mage, so you can include red. I'm just doing easiest fights, but you're gonna do every single room in treasure multiplier order if you want to do it perfectly. Like, I'd rather a person just do every room. You don't have to do treasure multiplier order as long as you just... I'd rather you at least than not doing it at all. Like, if it's screwing you up that I'm saying treasure multiplier order, just forget about that part. Just make sure you do it. Still need to go back over my new account playthrough and, like, make those videos that I was always talking about. Like, maybe I'll have time now a little bit. Streaming is very, like, taxing on your emotion. Like, YouTube already is, and then streaming's, like, it's way worse than I don't know. The videos are tough, too, but... You're live when you're live streaming. You're playing the game live. I make the teams live. You know where I'm getting them. I'm getting them out of my own brain. Like, I thought live streaming people would, you know, respect it more than like pre-recorded videos. I could probably run this channel on autopilot. Just someone else could make the teams. Someone else could give me the footage. I could just put my voice on it. It would take me 10 minutes a day. You never know what people are doing. And they're making pre-recorded videos. They could have lost 50 fights in a row and showed you the one fight they won. They can make any troop look amazing. They could take any troop. I should do that as a joke, like in April or something, if I'm still here. I'll just take every single troop and I'll like put some crazy like clickbait nuts, like instant death to everything in the world, an easy win button troop. I'll take like Mimic. And then I'll run fights. I'll run fights until it devours every single time in a fight. Then I'll say, look, it's amazing. Mimic. You can do that with pre-records. You can just record the fights that look good. So you can say anything is good. Anything's the fastest. You just record the fights that are the fastest. I can put out a video right now and just like have a random troop, have everything go perfectly and only record the perfect fights. And then every other of the... I do 100 fights and 90 of them are ass. And I record only the 10 that are awesome. And I say, look at this! New fastest ever. That's what sucks about pre-record. That's why live streaming, I think, is way more authentic. You know what's coming out of my brain, and you know it's me playing. You know it works. But it is what it is, man. I can't understand. I don't understand it. I don't get it. And that's part of the problem, I guess. I'm baffled by what people... how people are. Most people. Can't figure it out. Alright, there you go. Here's another team. So you had high, mid, low, deathless, and pure. The pure I did lose, but I got the last fight. There's like one enemy left. I've done it before. Alright, we gotta do the weekly preview, and I gotta do it fast. Faceless One said, heading into training for work. Take it easy, everyone. Thanks for the drive time entertainment. No problem, bro. Thank you so much for being here for so long and always checking in and stuff. Okay, so we gotta do this weekly preview. Where do I start? Let's just read this stuff and then I'll do the Soul Forge. I'll put a chapter for this. Like the first part, sorry I screwed up. But let's do weekly previews. I got like somewhat of chapters. Weekly preview 1:13:00. I got a hard out in about an hour. Well, it's really probably a little bit before that. We kind of want to work out before I go, too. Alright, Char. New epic troop, Char Grimax. Get this troop with glory from the reward tab of the shop. Tower of Doom. Defeat Dooms and gain points for your guild. Build a team from a color purple and search for the Dooms. I have 9 freaking teams on a video. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't want to watch that. But it is what it is. There's 3 mids, 3 lows, and 3 highs. That could help you going forward for the rest of your Gems of War career. It's purple restriction, 9 teams. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand, but that's part of the problem, I think. I don't get it anymore. Wyrmrun, earn extra faction rewards in this event. A great chance to earn extra chaos shards in progress. We just did that. 5 teams. Crown of the Decaying Queen, 40 days left. Kingdom Pass, make sure you're doing this. This is like the thing where you can't take a break. You gotta get in there, do your guild stuff, do your battle crashers at least. Week of Dragons, all dragons gain 10% to their skills. Week of Mystics, all mystics gain 10% to their skills. Bonus trait stones, use Char Grimax in PvP to get a bonus trait stone. Let's check out that Soul Forge. Put it in the chat if yours is different, please, and I will help you out. But for me, I have Pharaoh Khafre, Eye of Argus. It's expensive. I've got an expensive Soul Forge for some people here. That's why you save your diamonds for stuff like this week. Shade of Zorn. And the Possessed King. So Shade of Zorn is definitely the worst. We know that. It's 4th place. But we got Eye of Argus and Pharaoh Khafre. It's probably Pharaoh Khafre. Pharaoh Khafre is probably the best thing here. It's not a top 10. But it's close because it's used quite a bit on like the fastest team in the game. So you got to give it some credit for that. I'm not a huge fan other than that though. But that 3rd trait is nice. And it goes really good with Stellarix, Khafre, Essentia. Anytime you can do that team, it's amazing. I don't like the triple Caffrey. I don't like Caffrey by himself. I don't like Caffrey when Stellaryx dies. But you gotta shout out. You gotta give it credit. It's amazing. Stellaryx, Caffrey, Essentia. So everybody wants at least 2 Caffreys. You should probably get 3, but get at least 2. It's kind of like Ironhawk. You want 2, but 3 is the ultimate goal. Caffrey, you want 2, but 3 is the ultimate goal. And make sure it's fully traded. It converts all gems of a chosen color to cursed gems, convert 3 skulls to Deathmark gems, and then convert all other skulls to Uberdoom skulls. It's mostly about that third trait, though. You're hoping you don't have to cast the spell. But remember to make sure you have at least 2, try to get 3. It's not as important as Ironhawk or High King Irongut, but it's up there. It's like if you're still saving for Ironhawks and High King Irongut, I wouldn't blame you for continuing to save. I'm not telling you to blow all your diamonds on it, but some people out there have been waiting and definitely are going to get this today. It's kind of the meta right now as far as fastest team. Alright, Eye of Argus would probably be second. It's like a B+ type of tier mythic. It's another one where it uses its third trait and you need multiples of it. That's what I meant. So Eye of Argus is a 22 red, yellow, brown, Groshnock, Daemon Orc. Explodes a row, deals damage to a random enemy, boosted by red gems, brown gems, and skulls in the row. If its third trait fails, though, it's actually okay. You can cast the spell. But it's not used as much. Like you usually triple up on it. This one you kind of want 3. If you only have 1, you'd put it with the Great Worm, because the Great Worm puts skulls up. So until you get 3 Eye of Argus, you use the Great Worm with it. And then once you get 3 Eye of Argus, you use 3 Eye of Argus. Then you're going to put a bunch of Doom Skulls up at the start of every single turn. It's kind of like that Pure faction we tried earlier. We had 3 Great Worms. Except for it's going to be Doom Skulls, which are even better. Because it generates mana, it hits harder. So you want 3 of those. So you got 2 Caffreys at least, maybe 3. And then you got 3 Eye of Argus. So if you're going to get everything that... Like if let's say the person didn't have Caffrey or Argus. Or Eye of Argus. You see how many diamonds that would cost? That's why you save them. Because you'll run into a week like this, where you need like 20,000 gems. Or diamonds. And then we got Possessed King. Be third this week. He's a 26 blue-green, purple, darkstone demon human. Deal damage to all enemies, boosted by both demon allies and enemies. There are 3 separate 20% chances to transform a random enemy into a demon. Once again, it's the third trait. It's the third trait week. All the mythics are their third trait. Like you're not going to use him for his spell either. You're going to use him for his third trait. Oh, usually when you're like looping or I use it on the Skull Waterfall team, stuff like that. But he's like a C+, B-. He's not amazing. It's just cool for that third trait sometimes. And then Shade of Zorn is horrible. It's one of the worst mythics in the game. Right here. 24 blue, red, purple, Groshnock, Undead, Orc. Deal damage to an enemy, boosted by red allies and skulls. If the enemy dies, summon 2 Fists of Zorn. 1 enemy, the damage isn't very good, you know. If the enemy dies, it summons. It's not every single time. Doesn't have any good traits. It's horrible. Alright, legendaries. We got Summer Imp. Frost Feather. Ulf Harrigan. And King Aberon. It's either Ulf or King Aberon. I really like Ulf. I use him he's useful, but so is King Aberon. I guess King Aberon would be first. He's 50% start for Fae. I don't know, it's close for me. They're close. Well, we'll give it to King Aberon, I guess. 14 green, red, Bright Force Fae. Give life and magic to all allies. Then create a Firestorm and enchant all Fae allies. 50% start for Fae, so it's like Rowan when you can't use the Miraji Queen. Like, let's say it's a green restriction. Then you can still 50% start your Rowan. So it's useful. But I don't know. Ulf Harrigan I definitely use for some things. I don't know if it's human or knight or sword's edge, but true damage to multiple enemies. Can 50% start it. 16 blue, brown, sword's edge, human knight. I think he's a little bit underrated. Deals true damage to 3 random enemies. If an enemy is wounded, deal 10 extra damage and summon Ulf's mascot. So, almost can clear out the whole enemy team with true damage, and then it has a summon on it too. Pretty good. If you don't have it, it might be useful to you if you're a beginner, or I'm not saying to craft it though, but just keep an eye out for Ulf Harrigan. He's something people don't really talk about. That's pretty good sometimes. Frostfeather's pretty good. 16 blue, green, glacial peaks, elemental beast, deal damage to all enemies. If there is an ice storm, curse all enemies. Oh, something else. Find yourself. I used it last week, I think, for something, or the week before. Like every once in a while, you know, it hits all enemies. Curses. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Summer Imp. The imps don't really get used too much. But it's 12 yellow primal elemental, deals scatter damage, and create 7 red gems. If an enemy dies, gain 8 magic. You're not going to find yourself using imps very much. But if you don't have it, maybe collection purposes. So that is that. Oh, we got the dragon too. The dragon is Garnisherland. It is a Diamantina dragon. It's a gem dragon, so not as important as a cosmic dragon. You know, those are better. Stellarix dragons are better. So as far as this goes, Pharaoh Khafru is the main thing you're going to be crafting. Weapons. All right, you got the Doom Spear here. Those are good. One of the best doomed weapons in the game, for sure. Deals damage to first 2 enemies, +2 per tempering level. Create 2 yellow gems for each yellow ally and enemy. If the enemy has a doom, gain a random stat effect. So you want to make a whole team of yellow, probably put it on the top of your team, and then fight against yellow enemies. And then you'll be looping your butt off. I would say get it if you don't have it. Doom Shield you're going to get from the Tower of Doom event. Don't get it here. It's way better value in the event. Scaled Blade is Scaled Poop. Dread Arquebus is one of the weapons for Ruby Weapon, right? So get it. If you don't have it, get it now, because it's going to be a super long time, and Ruby Weapon is amazing. Please get this weapon. Please. Please get it. If you don't have it, please get it. Nah, Crow, I don't get very many super chats. Not very often. Maybe 1 every 2 weeks or so, I would say, on average. Like, recently I've gotten a couple just, you know, because woe is me, boo-hoo, you know. But on average, like the last year, not even 1 every 2 weeks, probably maybe 1 a month if you really go through the whole year. Like, people forget about it, I think. Like, if you can't watch the stream, that's a, you know what I mean? If you can't come to a stream, if you can't watch a stream, it's a perfect way to still participate and contribute and support. But people forget about it. I don't know. Like, it barely ever happens, really. But please get the Dread Arquebus. Look. It's right here. You see it over there? It's that gun. It's the gun. It's part of the Ruby Weapon. Once you get the Ruby Weapon, you got Stellarix, the Ruby Weapon, the Wand. Now you got the win button. You don't need anything else ever again. Maybe a Tesla here or there. Maybe a High King Irongut Zul'Goth here or there. But once you get Ruby Weapon and Stellarix, you're pretty much good to go for the rest of the game. Wand. So make sure you got to get the gun. You got to get it, because it's going to be so long before it comes back. Before it's another Dragon's Claw. The reason it's in here is because it's a Dragon's Claw week. So when's the next Dragon's Claw week? It's going to be like forever. It's going to be like 9 months from now. So that's the reason you get it. It's not like this gun is going to machine gun down all the enemies and be the win button and going to make you real money in real life, and that's why it's so awesome. No. It's because it's part of this, and it's not coming back for a very long time. So get it now. Wings of Destruction's alright. It's an Explodey for Dragon Allies. Dragon's Talon is Dragon's Poop. Dragon Tails is a tool for your tool belt. Gotta make yourself Dragon Guard class. Gotta have all Dragon's Claw allies to use it, really, or else you might as well not use it. We got the Doomed Butt Plug. What up, Daniel Lucas? Torque of the Doo-Doo. Mesa Claws is alright. Tool for your tool belt. It's one of the better tools. It's like a hammer. It's one of your better tools. Dragon Allies, red and purple. Damage. Volcanic Poop. Mystery Egg is like... You're probably never going to use it, but... eh. Explosion. So yeah, get the Doom Spear. Get the Dread Arquebus if you don't have it. If you have those two, get the Wings of Destruction. And if you have all of that, get the Mesa Claws. And if you have all of that, get yourself a Dragon Tails. So yeah, Pharaoh Caffrou, Doom Spear, and Dread Arquebus are the main things I would say to get in the Soul Forge. Does anybody have a different Soul Forge than me? Ooh, Dread Cutlass, Blighted Lands, April 14th, another part of Ruby Weapon. Good information, Rydia, thank you. Yeah, I may heart that Faceless one. Does anybody else need a heart? I need a hug. Does anybody else need a heart? Let's see. Rain Man, did I say hi? Hi, Rain Man. I can't heart Anita's thing, but I would if I could. And I can't heart Sana's thing, but I would if I could. We're leaking gas, but you guys are putting it in, so it's still going. So thank you so much. Okay, so we did the Soul Forge. Let's go check out this shop. Get your Spoils of War, please. Don't forget about that. Get this guy fully ascended if you can. You get Arcane Dark Trait Stones. Remember, you can get as many as you want right now. Can we think of one off the top of our head? A troop of that color? Red and purple. What about, what's the thing's name that does the perpetual purple storm? Oh, it's like so close. What is that thing? You guys will probably say it before I do. I haven't used it in forever. I think it's purple red though. What else is purple red? Purple red. I think is it Tricknala or Fistazorn or one of those two maybe? We'll just go look at it. But this guy, 14 red, purple Dragon's Claw, Dragon Mystic, convert 3 yellow gems into purple dragon gems, boosted by cursed enemies, then curse and death mark a random enemy. Huh. Seems kind of like not good enough. Boosted by cursed enemies though. I guess if you cast like if you cast your wand first and then cast this, that might be cool. You'd have to try it. I haven't tried it yet, but I don't think it's like game breaking or awesome or anything, but that would be the only thing I can think of to make this thing any kind of useful. You would have to cast your wand, the curse option, and then cast this guy. That'd be the only thing I could think of. And like usually casting your wand is enough mana generation anyway. You don't need more. So I don't know. I can't really think of anything for him other than that. Alright, red, purple. Let's go check it out. What things can you fully trait? With that trait stone you can get right now. Get as many as you want. This is the time to spend your glory. Fully trading mythics and legendaries and stuff like that. What do we got? Off the top of my head. Ishtara has a 50% chance to bless a random ally when my turn begins and 40% skull reduction. Infernus has a burn all enemies on 4 or 5 gem match. Kurandara has 50% chance to curse all enemies and matching 4 or more gems. Does Kronos have anything? Enchant all allies when I get an extra turn. Yes, it does. Obsidius has Earthquake, stun all enemies on 4 or 5 gem match. Salamandra put up those burning gems. It just makes her more useful, kind of. It's kind of like King of the Ravens. It's not like an awesome trait, but it just makes the troop more, like, better. So you kind of want to have it fully traded. Archdeva has Barrier and Bless a random ally when matching 4 or more gems. Voice of Orpheus has Cleanse all allies when matching yellow gems. Alright, now we're to the ones that definitely use it. Does he have anything? No. Queen Titania. So I should have thought of her. Like, I even put her on one of my teams for the purple Tower of Doom. Fairy fire a random enemy on 4 or 5 gem match. It's pretty cool. Zenith creates an evil gargoyle gem when matching 4 or more gems. And usually that's going to happen because the way you use this troop is usually like 3 Zeniths. And you put a ton of Doom Skulls up there, and then it gets an extra turn, and it puts up evil gargoyle gems, and then you put a bunch more Doom Skulls up, and you blow up the evil gargoyle gems. It's kind of cool. There it is, Umberwolf. That's what I was talking about. Create a Dark Storm at the start of every turn. Which is like perpetual. That means it happens every single turn, no matter what. Instead of ending, it just continues for the whole fight. Some of them do it at the start of battle. Some of them only last like 8 turns or 7 turns or whatever. This one happens at the start of every turn, so it's always a purple storm. The only way that isn't going to happen is if there's another storm below it. Fist of Zorn, I was right. Empowered, yellow gems to skulls. Trivia night at the bar. Anything else? Anything else? Drowned Sailor's an empowered converter, yellow to blue. Kind of want those, like tool for your tool belt type of deal. Empowered is great. 50% starts are great. Sybil of Lust has a 75% start and explodes a purple gem at the start of battle. You will use her, I promise. If you're playing the game right. I mean, I use her sometimes. It's like Demon or Mystic or Senna Mirage. Like, she gets used here and there. Like on low-level teams usually. Maybe not high-level, but she's useful here and there. Doesn't Wisp have something? 75% start? Horned Asp is 75% start. Which is really, you know, you just have to have an enchant and explode potion, and it's pretty much an empowered troop. So, you know, it's not a super useful stone, but make sure you get your Queen Titania, at least. Your empowered converters. Midnight Queen, did she have something? Let me go see. Let's just go to M. I forget about her, because I forget those troops are kind of newer. Where's she at? The Midnight Queen, huh? Don't you love the thes? I think it's the. If you can't find a troop, here's a tip for beginners. If you can't find a troop, maybe go to the T's and look for the. The Bane of Mercy, the Bane of Valor. Like, if I'm looking for Bane of Valor in the B's, it's in the T's. The Midnight Queen. Inflict Terror, yeah, that's a good one. I forgot about that. Well, but it's not the right color. But hey, shout out to the Midnight Queen. We need purple red. It's purple blue. But I probably would have forgot about her anyway if it was purple blue. She's cool though. Alright, so we did the shop. Let's do the event key drop table. This is something I feel like nobody listens. Like, people just throw their event keys every week. But I still go over it anyway. Not nobody, but you know what I mean. Just like in everything else I say. Nobody here, you know. Alright, we got Dragon's Claw, right? It says it right there. Event chest, Dragon's Claw. So you're only going to get Dragon's Claw troops. I don't think it's a very good kingdom. I think you should keep saving. But we'll go check it out. So this is probably your first chance, maybe, at getting Chromatecia. One way to check would be to go to, like... I mean, it's not a fail-safe thing, but... if people are going for... like, right here, you see Chromatecia. And then you see it again. And then you see it again. You know, it's probably in there. It's one way you can check. So, Chromatecia, this might be the first time it's been available. It's a new mythic. It came out this year, or, you know, a couple months ago. So this is probably the first time you can get it with event keys. I'm not saying it's good, I'm just saying it's the first time you can get it with event keys. It's okay. We got so many dragons, like, that's the problem. You know, this dragon would have been good, like, 3 years ago. But with Stellarix and Diamantina and the Void Dragon and, you know, there's too many other good dragons. Just all the Cosmic Dragons, all the Gem Dragons. We have so many good dragons, it's hard to fit in Chromatecia. You can't get Diamantina, of course. Elmagrim's super old. Not bad, but kind of old. Ishtara was always, like, right there, but not good enough. Kind of almost. I like it, but Tiamata, nobody really, you know, it's another dragon. I mean, if you love dragons to death, you can get Chromatecia, Elmagrim, Ishtara, Tiamata. That'd be your 4. And if I was gonna, like, I would hope you get Ishtara, I think's the best one. Probably goes Ishtara, then, I don't know. The other 3 are kind of similar. Davenya's here as your consolation prize. She used to be used quite a bit, and she's almost never used now. But explode all red gems, cleanse all allies, and give them life. She's still good. Cause a random positive stats effect on a random ally in 4 or 5 gem match. Still really good, just... But Essentia, it's on... Here you go. So this makes... Essentia sucks, but it's 50% start for dragons. It'll 50% start Stellarix. So it's kind of like Caboose. Caboose kind of sucks, in my opinion, but he's on the best team in the game, so you gotta give it to him. And he don't suck because his 3rd trait, but... Like, Essentia is the opposite. Or it's the same thing. Its 3rd trait is good, its spell sucks, but it's very useful because it's 50% start for dragon. So maybe if you don't have Essentia, that'd be a good reason to throw event keys, because you could say, hey, I'm trying for Essentia for the... I have Stellarix, I have Caboose, somehow that'd be who would do it. Gingeraxia, the Holly Storm. This might be the first time it's been available in the event key drop table. It's another one like Chromatecia, though. It's got its own little thing, Holly Storm. Can you all hear me right now? My headphones are acting up again. Dragons, or the Great Worm, you get Underworld. Can't get it here. This thing used to be good, but no longer. Veneratus is pretty good. Empowered Converter. Red gems into yellow dragon gems. So it's not horrible. But it's not one of the best either. So you gotta really be patient. I know people get excited about dragons and pets and stuff, but if you really want to be smart and patient, you would skip. Unless you're looking for Essentia for your Caboose Stellarix team. That'd be the one person I would say go ahead and throw your event keys. Otherwise, I say save them. Okay. Yeah, what's going on with the dragons? Like, is there... when are the flower dragons coming? I saw... You know... Oh, I think it's on. Alright, it shut off and came back on. Is it back now, though? Should be back now, right? Alright, what else is going on this week? I did not do spoilers, so I think I know, though. I think I know. It's a Dragon's Claw week. Dragon's Claw Underspire. Dragon's Claw... Keeps cutting in and out. This is strange. Anyway. Wyrmrun's on Tuesday. Tower of Doom is the guild event. Purple Tower of Doom. I have a video with 9 teams. Please go support it and I'll do it more often. If it's not supported, I won't. You know how it goes. I just look at the numbers and I decide from there. It's cold hard facts type of thing. Wednesday, we have this gingerbread man pet. Thursday, we have Dragon Guard class event. Weekend event is bounty. And the new mythic is not till next week because the way the days fall and stuff. The first Friday of March is next week. So the new mythic isn't until next week. So that's what's going on this week. Remember to keep doing your Kingdom Pass. That's going on. The campaign's going on. All that stuff. Okay, let's see. Let's check out the campaign real quick. In Stormheim, amongst another group of decaying creatures, we found something gross. The decaying queen's flesh. Tessarion believed that something or someone may be trying to bring her back. Our next stop was Dragon's Claw, where Tessarion told us her soul had been placed. Alright, so what are we getting? Some gems, some gold, purple book, and some armor. You need to do Match Master Blue Slayer. It'll just I already got... I'm almost done. Headset's getting on my nerves. I think it's the PlayStation for real. I don't think it's the headset. I don't know, though. Alright, Dragon's Claw. Let's go check out Epic Trials. What time is it? Oof. I need to hurry. Dragon's Claw, where are you? I think it's over here. 2030. Perfect. I'll have some Dragonite by then. 2030. 1/1/2030. Alright, we got Epic Trials, y'all. Let's do it. We got Red Arimon. Explode a mana gem. Deal damage to all enemies of that mana color. So Frostinath. Damage to all enemies. Freeze. Matron Dragatani. Create 6 blue gems boosted by frozen enemies. Then deal damage to the first and last enemies boosted by blue gems. Dragon Egg. Summon a baby dragon. So you just have like a bunch of damage and a couple summons. I think that's what's up. I don't think there's any hidden strategy here. You want to pick green as the color. I remember that part. Because you want to do damage to all enemies. So pick green here with this guy. This thing's just doing some damage. This thing... If you can you do this before you do this, right? So that's what I remember. Cast this on green. Cast this before you cast this. Because if there's frozen enemies, it'll do more blue gems. And so Frostinath might freeze the whole enemy team. And then you got a little summon here. If you lose your first slot, you get a baby dragon. Fill up the baby dragon, maybe get a freaking Stellarix or something. I don't know. Be cool. Let me change my medals. We need Nishas on this one, probably. Alright, let's see if I can come up with any other tips while I do the fight. Yeah, I got like a horror. I gotta go pick up some... the gang leader, as I like to call him, from high school. Green extra turn. We got green and red here. Or green and yellow. We need green and red more. Alright. We got blue and red. You want to get the most out of every match you can. And we take skulls. Unless there's an extra turn. Alright, now we cast this on green. Like no matter what, because their whole team is green. Alright, we need to get up Matron Dragatani before we even cast Frostinath, probably. Let's take some... We need purple. We need purple, dude. I'll take that. I'll take this purple maybe, as long as there's not an extra turn somewhere. I'm trying to get her up so I can do the little combo. I want to show you the combo. I was talking about. Probably shouldn't have casted Red Arimon yet, till I got her up too. Let's take red. Now we can take brown. There she is. Alright, here we go. So we cast this first. Hopefully it does 4 enemies. It could do 1. Alright, we got all 4. Now we do this. I'm gonna do it, even though I have these skulls, because I want to make it. I want to see what happens. I probably should get. We probably get an extra turn. Nope. But hey. And then probably do this guy now. Pick green. We need to. Let's do this and get an extra turn. And then we'll do this. Ah, they might kill my first slot, but that's fine. That's why we got the egg. Brown extra turn. We need to get them both up again. Get that up. Now we got to get her up. Come on. Let's take the skulls. Ouch. Alright, got them both again. So we're going to do the combo. Ah, that's fine. Just do that. I'll kill my baby dragon. Let's do the combo. Hopefully it does 4 again. Did 1, of course. Do that again. Get a kill. I need to kill that baby dragon before it dies. But I don't see any red. Get some red, get some red, get some red. Come on. Come on, baby. Yeah, come on, don't hit me, don't hit me. Alright, good time to transform because we're almost dead. That's the perfect time to do it. We get all of our HP and armor back with our new troop. That's a little intricacy of transform. You want to do it as close to dying as possible. Okay, we need Matron. And we're going to do our combo again. As long as there's no extra turns. There's like no blue on the board though, so it's not going to work, but it's alright. And we just got to kill this one more thing. What does this do? Oh. Alright, let's just take brown. Brown and purple, maybe. I don't know. We just need a whatever. Just match. We got this in the bag. There we go. So those are the tips I can give you. I would get all 3 troops up before you cast any of them. And then you do, so Frostanath, and then Matron Dragatani, and then Red Arimon. Make sure you cast on green. That's what I would do. I'd get them all up and then cast them. And then make sure you have the egg just in case. You might lose your Red Arimon like me, and then you cast the egg, you get the baby dragon. Then hurry up and get your baby dragon up. Try to cast it before it dies. And the closer to dying, the better. Get the most usage out of it. Then get a fun dragon from transforming. Hopefully you get something cool. Remember to buy this. It's good value. Another pet for the kingdom. You can get it fully ascended if you do all the epic trials. And we just got Underspire left, and we're out of here. 1 day down, 3 to go. I don't know, man. I guess if it continues like today, maybe. We'll see. Like I said, there's a chance we could go into March still streaming, but I don't know. It would it won't. It's not going to happen, probably. You know, like we. All right, Underspire. Let's see what we can do here. All right, let's see what you were saying. Tyrion Shark, dude, you got a membership again, bro. I did the whole booty cheeks hanging out of the water, Free Willy thing. Yeah, getting some of the best feelings in the game are getting Stellarix, getting Zul'Goth, getting the Ruby Weapon. Like, those are the best feelings in the game these days. Getting the Wand of Stars. Maybe getting the Horde Mimic Mythic. I haven't got it yet, I don't know, but just to get that monkey off your back. Sana says, I was wondering, King Gobtruffle has always an extra turn. Does that count too when he's frozen? Nah, I think he doesn't get it when he's frozen, right? But he could get an extra turn on Brown still. That's how awesome he is. So, King Gobtruffle is blue and green, right? So even if he's frozen, he puts up green and brown on the board, gets an extra turn, but he's frozen, so he doesn't get it. But he could put enough brown up there that he gets an extra turn on brown, and he's not frozen on brown, he's just frozen on green and blue, so he could still get an extra turn even when he's frozen. I don't know if there's that many troops that can do that. Yeah, same with Rope Dart. If you cast, it doesn't get an extra turn. Is my mic on? Dude, I hate this. I think it's on. But yeah, as far as the King Gobtruffle, that's pretty cool, right? Like, it can still get an extra turn on brown, because it doesn't use brown, so when it's frozen, it's only frozen on blue and green, and it's like spell. But not the brown part of its spell. Alright, let's see what we got here. Dragon's Claw. We'll do high level first, maybe. We could do Diamantina. I like that one. Ooh, we can't use Leprechaun, though. You know, I'm sorry, but the high level team is probably like this. Oh, we only have Dragon's Claw weapons, though. You could do, Doomed Spear. And then you gotta... I think you gotta, like, do this, right? Maybe do this. You wanna have the Bone Storm in the bottom, because that's how storms work. We got all yellow troops. Diamantina. If you don't have two of them, you could do just another different dragon. Hopefully a yellow dragon. If you're going to do this exact team. So just don't use Elamagrim. You could do Ishtara, you could do Chromatecia, you could do Tiamata. You could do the Great Worm. If you don't have two of them. Well, I think this will work pretty good. And then as far as class goes... Just any 50% start. I don't know, it'd be maybe Bard? I don't know why I do Bard for yellow, but that's what I usually do. We definitely want yellow. And then the only other color that even shows up on every troop is blue. So I guess we do blue. And then who cares? Remember just to always do a +2, +1, -1. Like, who cares that we're minusing red? Diamantina is catching 5 other colors, at least 4 other colors. So who cares about minusing? We can add 2 to yellow, add 1 to blue, and then minus like 1 to red. Who cares? Alright, so this is going to be my high level team, most likely, unless something weird happens while I'm using it, but... That's weird, Son. He can't get to the stream because of what? Of YouTube? That's weird. At least he's trying, man. Appreciate the effort. Alright, I gotta hurry. Okay, so... We are gonna want to... I'm just gonna take yellow. What sucks about Underspire is you don't have any potions. Well, let's see how this does. We come up if we have like yellow enemies, it's gonna do better. Get our free lantern. You could even use Davinia. Is Davinia available? Like, this would be great for super late. But early on, if you only need one shot at Diamantina, you might want to do, like, Davinia. Some more mana generation. But I'm going to leave it like this, but you're smart, so you don't have to do the exact thing throughout the whole thing. Like, maybe super early, Diamantina's one-shotting. You don't need two of them. So you take one off, you put Davinia on there. You take one off, put the Great Worm on there, something like that. But I'm going to keep it like this, so if you're a high-level player, you're probably going to 7th boss. And okay, so we need yellow. Come on, baby. Gonna be a fart. Wants to say, hey, this team is slow. There we go. Alright, we'll do one more fight with this team, and then I got to make the mid, which I already have an idea what that's gonna be. Scott H, how's it going? Yeah, maybe Stormcaller. You know what I always think, though? It doesn't have a 50% start, and it's gonna be super slow. And you don't want the Yellow Storm, because you want the Skull Storm with Diamantina. But yeah, if you're gonna use the Doom Spear, if your whole idea is to win using the Doom Spear, then a Yellow Storm would be cool. But my killer is really the Diamantina. Maybe I should use a different weapon. That's what I might use a different weapon. I think maybe a different weapon is good for this team. Now that you say that, it made me think about it more. And I think you should either use the Doom Spear or Diamantina, maybe. We might be better off with a different weapon with like a lower mana cost with 2 different colors on it. You know what I mean? Like, here, let me look for something. We need like Wings of Destruction, maybe. I think that's the only one. That might be better, because it's 14 mana cost. It's blue and yellow. While the Doom Spear is like 18 mana cost and only yellow, so it's harder to get up. Is my banner still? Yeah, my banner's still good. Alright, so like I said, when I started with this team, I'm like, unless I tweak something, but I think this is the tweak. Diamantina's 2 mana hungry for the Doom Spear. And the Doom Spear, if you're going to use it, you might as well use it as your like whole team almost. Let's do yellow and blue. And Diamantina's up, so we use it. They're dead. So this is what I'll recommend. Remember to put the Diamantina on the bottom because you want the Skull Storm. You don't want the Yellow Storm. Because Diamantina, well, early on it really won't matter, but Diamantina hits harder with the Skull Storm. So you can do whatever. I mean, Diamantina is the high-level team. And Essentia, 50% starts a very high mana cost dragon. So this is going to be your team, these two, for high level. There's probably nothing better for high level than Diamantina Essentia. With a mana generating weapon. And then whatever else, like you can put whatever else you want in there for the other thing. Like Diamantina hits the hardest out of all of these dragons. Nothing hits harder than Diamantina out of everything here. For the low level, I think you should just do, or for the mid level, I think you should just do the Great Worm. Put 3 of them on there. And Wings of Destruction might be alright. Let's check. Let's see if there's anything else. I think that's it. This might be the time to do the Doom Spear, but... Really? Yeah, maybe. Because with the Great Worm, it's kind of like the skulls. And then, if the Great Worm gets up, it's cool, because it hits all enemies. We definitely gotta change our banner. I'm gonna stick with yellow-blue, but we'll go... Is there no yellow-blue other than minus red? That's stupid. Alright. Well, you can use the Doom Spear if you want here. I'm gonna go with this. This be mid, so there's no mythics on it. Great Worm's so easy to get in the underworld. It's almost a low level. There we go. Guess we take skulls. I mean, that's the whole point. That's almost faster than Diamantina early. There's the door. Be sure to check your PlayStation for updates for your headphones. Also check to see if you have a 3D or spatial system. Yeah, I know, man. I need to... There's, like, no options, really. I don't know what happened, bro. Like, I didn't change anything, so I don't know why it's acting up. I think the PlayStation's just getting super hot. And something's going on with the receiver port. That's my guess. And I got the PlayStation, like, elevated. I got, like, air all the way around it. Like, I clean it. Like, I don't know why they get so hot. That's what happened to my last one. My last PlayStation got so hot, like, it burned itself up. And now this one's doing the same thing. And I don't even live in the same place. Like, if it's environmental, I'm in a whole new place. Like, I don't know why. Maybe it's my hot breath coming out of my mouth. I don't know. I do leave it on quite a bit. I think I need to turn it off more. Kind of the type of dude that leaves it on all the time. Like, it's probably not good. I don't know if I've already too far gone. Like, I need to start shutting it off more. I think that's what... I need to clean it more and shut it off more. It might be too late, though. That's what sucks. Let's do this one more time, and then we'll make a low, and then I gots to go. My dungeon's been... I haven't noticed anything with my dungeon, Tyrion, but I haven't been playing, like, every single day. I played on Friday, I played on Monday, and I'm playing today. And I did my dungeon yesterday, and I didn't notice anything wrong with it, but I don't think... I didn't do it on Sunday or Saturday, and I might not have even did it on Friday. So maybe it was, like, last week there was a problem? Like, during the Vault event or something? I don't know. Because someone else said they had problems with the dungeon too, so it's not just you. So that's what's good. That's kind of the snowball downhill effect of me. I wish we didn't have to, like, stop, like, taking a break and only doing less streams and doing less videos and only doing this day or that day, or, like, what happens is you miss stuff like the problem with the dungeon over the weekend, or you're not, like, the update comes out and you're not aware of it for a day or two, or some new meta comes in the game and you're not aware of it for a week or two. Like, that's what happens when you take breaks and stuff, and then the audience kind of notice. They're smart about some things, like some of... Yeah. And then it becomes a vicious circle. Got yellow extra turn. I feel like you gotta be all in or all out on this type of deal. As soon as you start taking breaks and not being all in, like, you're heading towards being done. Whether you know it or not. Unless you're, like, super successful and you take a month off and you come back and go full time. Like, those people can take off. Like, Mr. Beast could take off a month if he wanted to. Alright, there is the mid team. Use that Great Worm. It throws up those skulls and it does damage to all enemies. It's freaking cool. And then low level, I don't know. I really don't know. We're about to see. What do you do for epic and under? Murda Serta, how's it going? Game crashes when you go to dungeon? Alright, we'll try it at the end of the stream. Because if it crashes, the stream will go down. And this potentially is one of our last 4 streams, so I don't want to crash early. What do we do? What do you got? Dragon Spirit might be alright. Back in the day, you would just do this. They had too many win buttons in the game. They had to get rid of one of them. Red Ariamon. So Frostanath, maybe. Bayless. Veneratus. Kind of like that as part of your team. And then like 2 damage dealers. 46. Egg Thief is good too, though. If you don't use Veneratus, Egg Thief is... Because it's got a summon. Might be good for low-level players. I don't know. Just one of your... Like, Dragon Spirit's cool because it might... It definitely... It's 75% chance to enchant all allies, which helps when you don't have potions. And then we need something... Whatever hits the hardest other than that. Probably. This hits for 56, but it has to be a certain color. So Bayless is 41. So Frostanath's 49. 46 boosted by yellow. That might be... It's yellow-blue, though. I think it has to be... Man, it can't be so Frostanath, because we already got... But that's our empowered troops, so that doesn't matter. We could do that. Throw him on the bottom. And this is like, you know... It is what it is type of deal. You're just trying. Doing your best. And we're going to do blue for sure. And then... Probably yellow. Blue, yellow, that's fine. Let's just keep the same banner. Alright, here's low level. You just gotta do what you gotta do. You should have the Great Worm. So do the team the mid team. But in case there's anybody out there without the Great Worm, which I really doubt, but we'll run a fight with it. And then I gotta go. Man, it's hot up here. Alright, we got it. Or no, we don't. Yeah, we do. So it's cool when this works. Bang. It's a good start to the fight. Boom. Super close now. Let's take skulls. Let's do this. They got enchanted, so if the fight had gone longer, we would have had enchant on all allies. And we went to a dead end. Alright, so that's the best I can do for low level, and I really gotta go, you guys, so here you go. Try to get the Great Worm, is what I would say, instead of using this, but there's something for you. You know, I try to help. High, mid, and low. Alright, I gotta go. Oh yeah, let's do the dungeon thing, but let's say goodbye first. Caboose, Part 1. I'm gonna try to stream Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. At least Thursday, Friday. At worst Friday. But I'm going to try to stream every day for the rest of the week until the end of February. Because I don't think we're streaming in March. Unless some miracle happens that's crazier than the Wyrmskull miracle that already had to happen in the last freaking 2-3 months. We got to remember that. We had to get saved by Wyrmskull just 2 or 3 months ago. It's not like I'm bitching and complaining. Like, it keeps happening over and over. So, we would have to have a beyond crazy, crazier than Wyrmskull miracle to save it and to stream in March. Otherwise, I got to concentrate on other things. I got to put this on the back burner, and I'll just do what I can when I can, which I can't, but we'll see. But there's Part 1. We got Part 2, Part 3, and Part 4 coming soon. And we're running up to the end of February here. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Good about the channel comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. No problem, Crow. I like streaming, but it is very taxing and emotional roller coaster. But that's how YouTube is. Thanks for joining me today, Sauna, Odd One Out, Crow, Murda, Serta, 73, Lady Alfhild, Tyrion Shark. We caught him again. He tried to jump over the little boy. The little boy grabbed him with a net, and then he tried to run away in the water, and his booty cheeks were too big, and we saw him like a shark fin. Radio is here. Sauna, Rydia, Crow, Daniel, Lucas. Faceless One helping out with that 5. Thank you so much. My chat is acting up now, of course, because I need it. Man, come on. Come on, do your one job, Crap Top. Anita was here. JM Ricks was here. Come on. Mike D was here. Odd One Out. Wreckers was here, a.k.a. Christian, a.k.a. Copy. The villain from the beginning of the movie has come to do something crazy at the end of the movie. Funky Town, Texas was here. MJK Jets was here. Faceless One was here. Puppet Master for 1,000,000 months. Rain Man was here. 43 months. It's pretty crazy, too. Yoke the Ham was here. Funky Town, 40 months. Sauna with almost 2 years. Mike with the 43. Jeez Louise. Victor Soto was here. Tyrion Shark got gifted again. Anita with the 5. Appreciate it. Hope you're healing up, getting better. Let us know. Keep us up to date with that. Worried me when I heard about it. But Anita's been a member for 17 months. JM Ricks, 31. He started it off. Sauna with the gifted, starting that off. Went to Livewire, which is funny. So let's give double thanks to those people trying to keep it going. It's not their fault at all. They're the only ones that have been keeping it going in 2024. We had Sauna. We had Anita. We had Faceless One. So those are the ones today. Thank you so much. You're the best. Alright, y'all. I gotta go. Let's try to crash the game with the dungeon. Brian Walker, see ya, dude. I said your name earlier. I summoned a demon. Is it the last demon that we summoned during a live stream? Brian Walker, are you the last demon that we summoned? We kind of summoned Tyrion Shark, too, though, because we... Like, you guys can summon a demon by a gifted membership. Like, that's literally, like, when I speak it into existence by saying someone's name, like Brian Walker, and then they show up, that's summoning a demon. When you guys do a gifted, that sends a notification to that person. That's, like, literally sending an invitation to a demon, and you're summoning a demon. So that's probably what happened with Tyrion. I said his name, you gifted him, and then you summoned him. Alright, let's try to crash the game. I don't know if it'll work, though, because I swear I did my dungeon yesterday. If it does, though, goodbye. You're the best. Have a good day. I love you. Do you have to play it or something? Because I don't play it. Maybe it's because I don't play it. We must pray. You are now a sinner and one with the choir. So, when's it crash, Tyrion? Because it didn't crash on me. Yet, at least. Oh, wow. Well, mine's working. Just for reference. I don't know. But yeah. Mine didn't crash, and didn't crash yesterday. So I don't know. Probably certain platforms. Wow. So, I guess on like Xbox and other platforms, it's crashing at the dungeon. So, good info. Alright, y'all, I have to go. I gotta go pick up somebody, so I'm running late. I'll see you guys. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Pretty sure. I'm not guaranteeing do this week. I'm going to stream the farewell tour, the John Cena going to WrestleMania. We'll see ya. Thank you so much. You're the best. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you tomorrow. Peace out.